This is where the fight begins to change. Remember, part one, Terence Crawford was struggling, and now we got a completely different look.
Crawford's landing 30%. He had a
So, boom. Kobayashis comes in, lands another overhand right. The same shot that rocked Terence Crawford earlier.
Through 3.
But look at the adjustment he starts to make. This is where the fight starts to change.
Hurt. He's good. He recovered well. I didn't think
he catches that shot, and he gets excited. He finally getting good at defending that shot. Remember what I said about shot selection. For most of the fight so far, these early rounds, Crawford would bait with the jab and then try and counter with the right hook as Kobayashi stepped in with his own jab. Now he's baiting with the jab and changing it to a 1-2 or a 1-4. And this one almost lands pretty clean. You see that adjustment he made with his backhand? Now he's going to start countering off of it, a catch and counter. And that's where you start taking over the fight, where you start shutting down people's offense. Now he's taking away the best weapon Kobayashi's got. He's taking away that weapon, and that's where the fight starts to change. It's Crawford for these few seconds. Look at his movement. Bouncing. He has a rhythm with his feints and slips, and he's constantly rolling his upper body to the right and to the left, back and forward. It's adding unpredictability to his offense, basically. And it's adding to his defense because he's not a still target, he's a moving target.
Trying to get that back, and that's what Crawford's trying to do.
But when you're constantly in a rhythm, you can break that rhythm and then land shots like this.
Combination.
Now that shot is important because later on, that's going to be the shot that begins the end of the fight. Remember what I said about that setting up offense. So now when he's doing this, that allows him to rotate into these body shots that'll start breaking him down and slowing him down. And then when he starts slowing down, Crawford can open up with even more shots and start getting creative. But then on top of that, the level change on the body shot sets up a level change shot up top. The same thing that Kobayashi did to him. Remember, I kept putting emphasis on that right hook. Terence Crawford kept looking for that right hook over the shoulder. He kept looking for the right hook over the shoulder to counter the jab, and he finally found it. It took him being an orthodox to find it. But remember how many times he was looking for that and missing it early on. But then he finally found his timing and the placement, the shot selection and orthodox, and it landed over top. Now look right here. That shot, that's the one. It's funny because if you watch the fight, Bomac is in the corner. He's like, he don't got his rhythm yet. He got to find his rhythm. Well, what happens when he finds his rhythm? This is what happens.
Oh, a lunging left hand. That backs up Kobayashi.
When he finds his rhythm, he's able to finally break the rhythm in a way that the opponent can't predict so he can land that proper shot. And now just look at this crazy ass finish. The same way we began with the right hook, that's how we end.
Watch how he does it here. One punch.
Immortality Serum out.